on to you, Aries. So I'm just going to show you the whole top row and basically break it down for you. You have the the Six of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Chariot, and then you have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is where it is that I really wanted to get to. Otherwise, this entire reading ain't gonna make sense if I started from a different perspective, or it may not make sense. The reason why I had to get to the Six of Cups is because obviously this person, if you've been here, you know what this means. A person that you used to be into romantically is coming back. They have came back. They called you, they texted you, they came by, they reached out to you in some shape, form, or fashion. They're still interested. Here's the crazy part though. The Six of Swords, you Aries see this as a problem. Number one, they don't know how to take no for an answer. They don't know how to let go. Number two, how come they didn't show you this level? How come they didn't show you it? Let me rephrase it. Why aren't they putting in this much effort into doing the right thing for the sake of the relationship as they did playing all those type of stupid mind games? That's the thing that you Aries are asking yourselves. If they had half as much determination and dedication towards doing things the upright, the correct way, they wouldn't have to constantly be in a position where they're talking to you, Aries, from the perspective of being sorry or apologetic. They will actually be in a relationship with you, one that legitimately works, even in the first place. So you Aries just see this as troublesome, like it's irritating you to a certain extent, because it's like all of this nonsense that they're doing, right? And for no reason and all of that. So the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Wands right here is about you, Aries. You're on a completely different, your focus is a different animal. Your focus is somewhere completely different. Like for you, you've got your business to take care of, your health, your love life. You're still trying to get to know someone that's a good match for you. And you're, i.e., you're trying to match with someone that has similar value systems with you. So as a result of those things, right? As a result of those things, you are in a position where you don't care about them coming back. You don't care about them coming in and being like, hey, reaching out, because you Aries have already spiritually, mentally, emotionally moved on, right? It's a situation where you Aries are like, okay, so you into me still. So like they don't even have the same impact that they once did if it was fresh. You Aries, it wasn't a matter of them playing games on you, even though it was. It's a matter of they can't live up. They can't stand on business. They can't stand rock solid with the decisions that they've made, regardless of what side of the fence it landed on. They have to double back, because the truth is they originally wasn't even on it like that in the first place. They was never that to begin with. They didn't dislike you Aries to begin with. The thing with them is they were playing the game. They thought to themselves that if they confused you by having you guessing whether or not they was into you, that you Aries would be hooked. The only thing is they didn't know that you Aries was over here healing. They didn't know that you Aries was actually over here not pursuing. You put in an effort. See, there's a difference. Pursuing and chasing and all of that crap, that's not what it is that we do over here. We put in a legitimate effort. I call, I reach out to somebody. If I'm interested in somebody, I call them, I reach out to them. I ask them, hey, let's exchange. I don't even really do that, but I'm lying on that part. I don't even ask to exchange. I give them my stuff. I give them my socials. Sometimes it ends up exchanging, honestly, because they just give me theirs. They just say, here, take mine too. And I go, all right, okay. But I don't actually say, hey, let's exchange. I don't actually do that. What I do is I tell the person, hey, I'm going to give you mine. Sometimes we exchange, right, as a side effect, as a side result, because they just want to give me theirs as well, okay? But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is I show effort. I reach out, call, text, talk to the person. The person acts like they too good for me, they too rich for me, okay. Okay, and I move on with the rest of my life because what? You know, you know what I mean? So the Wheel of Fortune now. So hold on. So the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Wands now is about how you don't care if they're interested in you, but they care. They can't take no for an answer. And now the Chariot and the Six of Cups, they want to come back. The only problem is, what are they going to do to come back? They're going to force themselves in. They're going to try to force themselves into your life. That's not good, because forcing themselves into your life is only going to do one thing: get you, Aries, to tell them no. So what would be the point of them trying to force themselves into your life? Because this is part of what it is that they're trying to do. They may be talking to you right now, and you Aries are like, yo, why is this person going so hard? Because the Chariot is showing me that they're questioning you. They're like, you found somebody else, you kicking it with somebody else already, trying to make it seem like you replaced them. And it's like, you did. I'm cold. I'm a cold piece. I'm cold. But you did replace them, though, because it never got started. The relationship didn't get started. You only known these new people that are coming back for a short period of time. And that's my point. You didn't know them for very long, and they were already mess ups. It did not take 6 months, a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years for them to show you these things or whatnot. It literally lasted a month and a half, this connection. And most of the times it was them playing games, wasting their time. So it's not to say that it's something that really started where it was something long lasting. And then this person was hiding all of these things about you, like, who did I marry? And, you find out all these crazy things about a person, 25 some odd years, about 15 years about the person, 10 years about the person that you didn't even know. But here this person is trying to question you, Aries, like, where were you? You found someone new already? And you Aries are like, some of you Aries are going to be like, who are you to question me? Yeah, I replaced you because you didn't show me any effort, not chase, not pursue, effort, value for value. Effort equals value plus value, not value minus value. Meaning you, Aries, showing them value by showing them effort. You're showing them interest, not just looking at them, not dropping hints, actually showing them effort that is amounting to a relationship. What do people do when they're in relationships? They call each other, they text each other, they talk to each other on the cell phones, landlines. They meet each other face to face, they hang out. Value, effort, value. They don't drop hints per se, right? Like that. They don't necessarily have to drop hints, even though they do. But they don't necessarily have to drop hints. So what does that mean? They are bringing in value. They're actually reaching milestones. They're doing things that legitimately get the other person to understand, yes, they're interested. They even say it. I'm trying to get to know you. I want you around. I want to have you in my future. I don't know where this thing is going to go, but I would like to see where we can end up. I would like to see where we will go. They're telling you and they're showing you, right? This person didn't do either. So now the Wheel of Fortune, right, and the Unalive card represents, this is the thing why it is that you Aries don't really understand what this person is so entitled about. They didn't show you any value. You know, they didn't show you any value. It's like Pokemon, right? Pokemon. How do you train your Pokemon in the game? They have something where it's called EVs, which is effort value. That's what I'm talking about. Effort value. How do you show what do you do? How do you show your value? By showing effort. So now the Wheel of Fortune, like I said in the Unalive card, is you don't really even seem to understand where this freshness, where this delusion of like y'all are in a relationship and y'all lives are that tied to one another, this sense of entitlement. You don't even understand where this entitlement is coming from. You've only known this person for a month and a half. So the Hangman just represents you, Aries, just have to drop off the face of the earth from them and just ghost them. Just ghost them, because you Aries are going to continue to have a hard time talking to them. I'm just going to tell you straight up. They're delusional. They have this ideology that even though they waste their time and they play games with you, you Aries are not necessarily supposed to actually move forward with your life. Now, granted, now this is how stupid it is, because even though you don't have all the time in the world, you don't have 1,000,000 years to live, and you're not just going to sit around waiting forever up until the last day that you have to live, right? Because you're that old. So what do? You move on with your life. They're mad at you, Aries, for that. They're mad at you, Aries, for that, right? Stupid. So my suggestion for you, Aries, to do is to just drop off the face of the earth from them. No contact. Let them talk. Let them do all that nonsense. Something fell on my desk. Let them do all that nonsense. What do? You just leave them alone. And then you have the Magician and the Hermit. Mercury. Right? Mercury, Virgo, Gemini. Another indication that you should just stay by yourself. Just be remote from them. Just ghost them. Don't reach out to them. Why? Because when you reach out, in their own delusional mind, that's them being qualified to be in a relationship, right? They think that you're going to resume the relationship as to where it was when they started playing games with you. So stupid. Anyway, it's so stupid. Anyway, let's clarify the Hermit. Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Strength, I know because there's a lion on it, the Empress. To clarify the Hermit. Ace of Cups and the Queen of Swords, because you Aries know where this is going. And the Queen of Swords, you may be thinking a little bit too much ahead. You may be thinking to yourself that it's good for you, Aries, to think that you shouldn't accept this person back. But you Aries may be thinking a little bit too far, in the sense that what if we get the police involved? It's not necessarily to that point. Just ignore them. You know, just don't feed into them, and you'll be all right. Don't hold on any grudges either as well. The Two of Pentacles and the Strength card, it doesn't require all that amount of time. You deserve to live your life however you see fit without the excessive stress. The Empress, yeah, just more evidence. Don't allow yourself to budge or flinch just because there's some petty nonsense going on. You Aries are on to something good. You Aries are on to creating a better lifestyle and living by a better philosophy, one with a lot less needless stress. It's not needed. You Aries, the last thing that you Aries want to do, from my suggestion, you don't want to create a mountain out of a molehill. You know, you don't want to keep stressing relationships and the fact that a person decides that they want to act like they own you and all this other type of stuff. Don't flinch to that stuff. Just look at it and just be like, okay, and move on and live your life like normal. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's all the ways to get a personal reading from me. What else? If you don't want to do that, you can feel free to contact me at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com. That AI app, I gave it away. That app, I'm sorry, the AI app is coming. It's an application that I'm making with AI capabilities on it. It'll be able to help the people who want to get a personal reading from me, but you don't necessarily know, you're a little bit confused as to what to do. The AI will help you be able to actually purchase the readings and the birth chart readings and stuff like this. And it'll also steer you in the direction that you want by helping you out, basically. Okay, so other than that, it's going to cost me around $300. For any of you Aries that would like to send a donation, you can do so at Cashapp, $Kareemspiritworks, spelled the same way as the YouTube channel. You'll see my same logo up on Cashapp. For anybody that wants to send a donation or come through and get a reading, my PayPal is also in the description as well, as long as my Cashapp. Peace.